Hi and welcome to another Premier League prediction video. This is the match between Southampton and Manchester City. The match is played Sunday the 30th of December 2018 and is a match in matchweek 20. So let's check the previous results for the teams. Southampton lost with 2-1 at home against West Ham, and Manchester City lost with 2-1 away against Leicester City. So let's also check the current table. Southampton is currently at 16th place with 15 points, and Manchester City is at 3rd place with 44 points. Both teams lost their last match, but I think City will come back now, and I'm going with the result of 2-1 here for Manchester City. So let's see what FIFA 19 has to say about it, and enjoy the video.
Hi there everybody, thank you for joining us at St Mary's Stadium in Southampton today, the venue for our game, which Alan Smith will describe along with me, Martin Tyler. Southampton in action today against Manchester City.
Alex McCarthy. Number 2, Cedric. Number 16,
In his time in England, he's done pretty well, Kevin De Bruyne, but English fans are a little disappointed that he didn't side with his mother's nationality. She is English.
Yes, we'd take him, wouldn't we? I mean, I think it all came a bit too soon at Chelsea, but wow, Manchester City has really shown us what he can do.
And number 10, Charlie Austin.
Here's the Southampton team for you. Cedric Suarez starts alongside Matt Targett in the full-back positions. Oriol Romeu plays with Mario Lemina in the centre of the park. In attack, Danny Ings joins up top with Charlie Austin. Manchester City's lineup today. Nicolas Otamendi plays with Vincent Kompany in central defence. Kevin De Bruyne plays with Ilkay Gundogan in the middle. Sergio Aguero is the sole striker.
Thank you for attending St Mary's Stadium. Enjoy the match.
One of the most southern football clubs in England, Southampton. And this is a relatively new home for them, St Mary's Stadium.
Well, they've enjoyed some good times in recent years when you think of Pochettino's season and then Ronald Koeman. Success he enjoyed. I'd be hoping they can continue that.
Oriol Romeu. Into the attacking third. Crisp defending there. De Bruyne. Kyle Walker. Taking on the defenders. Oh, that's good defending. It's De Bruyne. Got the opposition backpedaling a little bit. Gundogan. Superb. Must take the lead here. Well, it was a bit desperate, but what a good challenge. He could cross it from here. It's Ilkay Gundogan. Fabian Delph. Short passes, but they're keeping the ball. Trying to draw the opposition out with this period of possession, Manchester City. Leroy Sané trying to get behind the defenders to get in a good cross. It's a good piece of defending to stop the supply into the centre. Comes in with a tackle. This with a chance to go into the lead now. Oh, really close, great technique there.
Oh, there's no finer sight than when you get that right. Unlucky.
Fabian Delph. David Silva. Leroy Sané. Trying to pick out someone in the centre. And that's into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Not the hardest thing he'll have to do today by any means. Silva. Aguero. Here's David. Oh, he could be in. Gundogan! Good stop by the goalkeeper. Able to cut that out with some sharp movement. Here's Kompany. Now De Bruyne. Kyle Walker. Silva. Sane. Aguero. Gundogan. Sergio Aguero. Now De Bruyne. These two have got a great understanding with their passing. Bruyne! Well, here it is. The first goal of a game that they have absolutely dominated. Very good play. Defence opened up again, but the difference is this time that they put the ball past the goalkeeper. Good finish, and they're looking a very classy side at the moment.
A goal from De Bruyne. We just feel sorry for the keeper, really. The way he's hit that to his right, he's got no chance of getting a hand on it. Well, Pep Guardiola, he doesn't always go wild on the touchline. Quite often, as you can see, just ordering a little change in formation.
Well, it's Manchester City in front.
Manchester City goal. Number 17, Kevin De Bruyne.
Oriol Romeu. James Ward-Prowse. Cedric. Classy play out wide from Southampton. Here's Lemina. It's Ings. Oriol Romeu came in with a challenge. It's Matt Target. Mario Lemina. Intercepted well. Incisively played by De Bruyne. And now the shot! Oh, that's great work by the goalkeeper. De Bruyne. It's De Bruyne. Here's shots on here. Well, it makes a good picture, I think, for those photographers behind the goal, but it was never actually going into the goal from his bicycle kick.
Yeah, I don't think that was ever on, really, from that kind of distance and angle. Well, when you're winning by a goal, the manager wants to see his team put the game to bed, but they couldn't do it there with that miss.
Aguero. Now De Bruyne. Now Kompany. Silva. Trying to find an opening. Not panicking. Back it goes. Return to David Silva. Leroy Sane. He's cut it back looking for a teammate. Very sharp. Reaction save from close in. Corner now for Manchester City. Corner played in. Cleared away, well away from goal. Using his physical power to protect the ball. A burst forward from İlkay Gundogan. Gundogan. Well, in it goes. Sterling. Now they've got to defend this corner. Corner swung in. Silva. Now De Bruyne. Austin. Redmond. Well, it's hard to imagine with some good seasons recently for Southampton that they were not that long ago were in the third tier of English football.
Well, it just goes to show what can be achieved by good management. They've had some canny bosses here and good recruitment too. Fantastic the way they've established themselves in the top flight.
Cleared away by the defender. Manchester City have the ball again. Gundogan. Fabian Delph. Here's David Silva. Aguero hit it well! Now they've got a corner on the attack again, the team that's leading by 1 goal. Well, the goalkeeper wouldn't want to be beaten from there, and he made sure he wasn't spectacularly.
Yeah, this is a good keeper, and he wouldn't be expecting to get beaten from there.
Strong strike from long range and good goalkeeping.
The ball did move in the air a touch, so he had to keep his concentration.
He's put in the corner. Keeper up well to punch the corner. And it is Manchester City in the driving seat at the moment, but the opposition doing their best to try and push them out of that seat. City lead with half-time approaching. Fabian Delph. On to Sergio Aguero. De Bruyne. Now Gundogan. The shot's on! McCarthy keeps it out without any difficulty at all. Silva. And now he's looking for some support. Sergio Aguero. Oh, that would have looked great if it had flown in, but in the end it didn't fly very close at all.
No, he looked a bit embarrassed after that effort.
Got to pass the ball a bit better than this if they're going to make progress, giving it straight away. Here's a chance to go down the outside of the opposition. One or two players looking at each other there as to why that attack broke down. Now Austin. This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening.
The official has indicated there will be a minimum of
James
3
Ward-Prowse.
minutes of added time.
Whipped in from the wide area. And the assistant referee has raised his flag for offside.
So difficult, these decisions, but when he looks at the replay tonight, I think he'd be pleased, the linesman, he got it right.
Here's Kevin De Bruyne. Looking for a through ball. Nathan Redmond. Well, that's half-time at 1-0. First half verdict on Kevin De Bruyne from Alan Smith.
Well, he played really well, didn't he? And he got himself a goal to put his team ahead. He'll be pleased with that first 45 minutes.
Comes in with a tackle. This with a chance to go into the lead now. Oh, really close, great technique there.
Oh, there's no finer sight than when you get that right. Unlucky.
Now De Bruyne. These two have got a great understanding with their passing. De Bruyne! Well, here it is. The first goal of a game that they have absolutely dominated. Very good play. Defence opened up again. It's De Bruyne. Here's Son. Shots on here. Well, it makes a good picture, I think, for those photographers behind the goal, but it was never actually going into the goal from his bicycle kick.
Yeah, I don't think that was ever on, really, from that kind.
He goes Return to David Silva. Leroy Sané. He's cut it back looking for a teammate. Very sharp. Reaction save from close in. Here's David Silva. Aguero hit it well. And now they've got a corner on the attack again, the team that's leading by 1 goal. So off we go at the start of the second half. Great match, and Manchester City leading it at the moment. Silva. Trying to thread a pass through, but not successful. It's at target. Redmond. Now Austin. Mario Lemina. Wasteful pass, unforced error, really. It's Ings. Shots on here. Shot blocked here. And they've got it away from the danger. Well, now they've got the ball, what are they going to do with it? Good vision here. Leroy Sané. He got there just in time. In the end, a fantastic clearance. James Ward-Prowse. Mario Lemina. Oriol Romeu. Vestergaard. Here's Lemina. It's Ings. And that will clear the danger. Here's Kevin De Bruyne. Sané. Silva. Just a case of finding the spare man, is always available in their own. Leroy Sané. It's a decent delivery from the wide area, but no positive outcome from it. Nobody could turn it in. It's Ward-Prowse. It's Charlie Austin. Redmond. Ings. Doing well to keep the ball. Nathan Redmond. Austin. Shot on! Well, pretty close, wasn't he? Despite the defender distracting him.
Yeah, shot to nothing. He probably didn't expect to score from there.
Leroy Sané to be replaced by number 26, Riyad Mahrez.
Nicholas Otamendi. Fabian Delph. Silva. Substitute for Manchester City. Nicholas Otamendi. Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. Oriol Romeu. James Ward-Prowse. Quick-witted and quick in his movement too to intercept there. It's with De Bruyne. Sterling. It's a very good interception. And they've spread it out wide here. Here's Lemina. He's got his shot off now. He's refused to be beaten here.
Well, standing ovation from the fans, and why not? What a stop.
Well, they're still leading, and they've decided to go for a fresh player in the hope of hanging on to that lead. In from Ward-Prowse. Oh, he's got it off the line. That's amazing defending.
Well, that's what defenders are for when the goalkeeper's beaten, and he was there.
Chance to get the ball in the box. Put into the middle. And they get it away. Gundogan. Fabian Delph. Here's Kevin De Bruyne. Sergio Aguero trying to slip it through. And this is a goal!
Well, he's only been on the pitch a matter of minutes. I'm not sure he's touched the ball before this, but a vital touch there to score.
Well, in it goes via the underside of the bar. Always looks special.
Well, maybe a little bit of luck there, but he's hit it hard and true and got his reward.
Substitution for Southampton, coming off the pitch, number 14, Oriol Romeu, to be replaced by number 8.
Restarting at 2-0.
Manchester City goal, number 20.
It's Ward-Prowse.
Bernardo Silva.
Stephen Davis. Now Austin. Can really get at the opposition here. James Ward-Prowse. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. And now the shot! Straightforward save for Ederson. Bernardo Silva. Time ticking on. Just over 15 minutes to go. And usually David Silva loses possession. It's Matt Targett. Here's Lemina. For Manchester City, the substitute is ready. Bernardo Silva. Interception here. Lovely, incisive pass from Riyad Mahrez. It's a deep cross towards the back post. Defended well. Austin. It's Ward-Prowse. Time very much the friend in these circumstances for Manchester City.
Just trying to keep the ball, take the sting out of any fight back.
So that means it's a corner now. It is going to be a change here, and it looks like a strategic one. Corner swung in. Oh, that's good defending. They can't get it away. Corner again. And in it goes. It comes out off the goalkeeper. We've got 8 more minutes of the 90. Plenty of space out wide, and they're going to use it. Well, that was disappointing. They could have made more of it. Break quickly when they get possession. Ings. Well, he's got support here. Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. Moving forward there with real menace to their play, and disappointing ending to it, really. To Davis. Here's Lemina. Now Targett. Needs to clear his lines. Silva. Bernardo Silva. On to Gundogan. Oh, that's what we've come to see. That's a brilliant goal.
Oh, it's another fine goal, and the keeper, who's had to pick the ball out of the net, he's had a miserable time, as have the losing side here.
Well, that really has finished the job perfectly. They've dominated the match.
Yeah, ruthless. They weren't going to go easy on the opposition. Thoroughly professional performance.
And here is another angle on that goal. A very comfortable margin for victory. Can't really be any comeback in the time that we've got left with such a difference between the two teams. Really getting at the opposition this far up the pitch now. Armstrong. Austin. It's Charlie Austin. And here's the shot. Still on the attack, and they've got a corner. Corner played in. He's within range and the crowd know that. That's a brilliant goal. Well, they have scored in this final, but it's come very late.
Well, this really is too little, too late. They're not going to get back in this game now, surely.
Well, they've kept on going here, to their credit. It's only a consolation, probably, but they have scored probably the last goal of the game.
Yeah, not their day, it seems. Not been at the best here today. They'll have to move on.
Three 3-1 the scoreline as we restart the game.
For Southampton, number 8.
A bit of complacency from the Manchester City. Get the result here they wanted, they've won. Well, there we are, Alan. We can pick over the bones as much as we like, but the fact is, it's a defeat.
Yeah, and a defeat is a defeat, and they always hurt, and there's always something for the manager to look at and try and improve upon, and there was plenty there.
And the Belgian who catches the eye so often, Kevin De Bruyne. Did he catch the eye of Alan Smith today? Alan, tell us.
Good performance from him, and I think that was probably the difference between the two teams.
Now De Bruyne. These two have got a great understanding with their passing. De Bruyne! Well, here it is. The first goal of a game that they have absolutely dominated. Very good play. Defence opened up again. He goes. Return to Davidson. Leroy Sané. He's cut it back looking for a teammate. Very sharp. Reaction save from close in. Here's David Silva. Aguero hit it well. And now they've got a corner on the attack again, the team that's leading by 1 goal. Here's Lemina. He's got his shot off now. He's refused to be beaten here.
Well, standing ovation from the fans, and why not? What a stop.
Here's Kevin De Bruyne. Sergio Aguero trying to slip it through. And this is a goal!
Well, he's only been on the pitch a matter of minutes. I'm not sure he's touched the ball before this, but a vital touch there to score.
Bernardo Silva. On to Gundogan! Oh, that's what we've come to see. That's a brilliant goal. Within range, and the crowd know that. That's a brilliant goal. Well, they have scored in this final, but it's come very late.